Alright guys, I'm currently standing outside of a 2020 Honda HR-V. This is the touring package. Let's walk up to the Maroni sticker. As usual, you guys are always welcome to pause the video right here for a quick brief of information. Now up on the top right hand corner is going to talk about your fuel economy. 26 for the city, 31 for the highway with a combined of 28. Down on the bottom right hand corner is going to talk about your safety ratings, where the vehicle's made at, the price point, and then the long list of features which we're going to go over today. Now it's going to come standard with 2 key fobs. As we sneak here towards the front, all of your Honda sensing features come standard. I'm talking about your lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control, and your forward collision magnetic braking. You have a 1.8 4-cylinder with a CVT transmission is going to be in there. You're going to have LED lights all around, so that does include your fog lights, your daytime running lights, and your headlights and your tail lights from that point. Now as we sneak here along the side, you're going to have those 17-inch exclusive alloy rims. You have heated side mirrors with a body color with a turning LED indicator here. You can have a body colored front handles. Smart entry comes included. So with smart entry, let's say the car is all locked up. You walk up to the car with a key fob in your purse, jacket, in your hand, whatever the case is, put your hand in the handle, it unlocks it for you. You can simply lock it too as well by hitting this button right here without taking the key fob and hitting the lock button. And you also have the walkaway auto lock feature from that point. Now let's say if you accidentally leave your keys in there and you hit the lock button because the keys fell out, or you try to hit the lock button out here, it will now allow you to lock your keys in the car from that point. As you can tell, it just unlocks from that there. Roof rails come standard. You're going to have rear tinted windows. As we sneak here towards the back, once again, you're going to have those LED taillights. Just makes a bolder statement as you apply onto the brakes. You're going to have a little bit of badging going on, a little bit of HR-V, touring, all-wheel drive. Just kind of let people know you got the top of the line, you have an all-wheel drive. Now you're also going to have a multi-angle rear camera with a manual hatch. It's going to hydraulic lift open. Look at all this cargo space you're going to have. There's plenty of space down here, so life's going to be, challenge accepted as you're going to need it. You can have a spare tire down there with those additional tools you need for those unforeseen events. Hopefully you never have to use. Cargo light with a manual switch. Now if you need some more space, that's not a problem. Challenge accepted. Just flip this right here and push down. Check that out. It comes out nice and flat, so no little hump or anything to worry about. From that point with those long boxes and anything else you may see. All right, we'll shut this. Now your rear door handles are going to be right up here up top. So pull towards you, unlocks, opens up from that point. You got power windows. You guys know all about that. Some additional cubby space down below. Now to bring these seats up is going to be pretty easy. Just grab, push right up, and there it is. We'll get both sides. As you guys can see, the leather comes standard. You also got the magic seat, so what that means, you can just grab the base of this, put that bar down to lock it in place. So now you got more utility space. Maybe you got something tall, you got a bike, some tall plants. As you kind of see, maybe that big screen TV you just bought, you can fit it right in there. Now to bring those down, it's as simple as grab these bars, pull up, and gently drop it down. Those carpet mats come standard, no additional charge. You have a nice little 12 volt down here with some additional cubby space or a cup holder. Some pocket here on the back side, on the passenger side seat. Kind of sneak up front. Once again, you got power windows, power locks. You guys know all that. You got your little window lock button action, just in case anyone's misbehaving, playing with those windows. You got your mirror selectors with power mirrors. Some additional cubby space down below. Then you can have power seating. So you got your forward, you got your back, you got your up and down. Then you got the tilt of the front half of that. Then you got your recline action. Down over here, you're gonna have your gas release and your hood release. Let's kind of jump right in. It's going to be a push button start. Use of that, you just simply have to have the key fob in the car. Check. Put your foot down on the brake, then push the button right in. It's going to start right up. Now over here on the left hand side, you got some additional buttons. You're going to have your forward collision magnetic braking. If you ever want to shut that off for any particular reason, you can. You have your road departure as part of your lane keep assist. Just finds that solid white line when you go off the road. Then you have your vehicle stability assist. So if you ever get stuck in the snow for any particular reason, you can simply shut that off to help get out. Then you have an Econ button. As you turn that on and off, you can tell by a green leaf when it's on, and now it's off, now it's on. So with Econ, it's going to make it more fuel efficient. It's going to be most effective on the highway. You may see anywhere from 2 to 4 more miles per gallon. How it does that, it changes to how your RPMs on your car. You're going to sacrifice acceleration power, AC power from that point to give you better fuel economy. Okay, you can keep it on for your city driving, it just won't be as effective from that point. And once again, just kind of choose on those really hot days. Do you want to be fuel efficient or do you want to be comfortable? Okay, we're going to shut that off because I want to be comfortable on this hot day. Now you're going to have some auto headlights. Simply just turn that there. So when it comes to nighttime, it automatically comes right on. You have your wipers and everything from here. So as you kind of push down, the further you push down, the faster they go. And then you get your rear wipers from right here to kind of a turn. All right, so you're going to have all of your media stuff and everything from right here. As you guys got to playing around with that. You can select it all. You have satellite navigation, phone and music options. So I'm kind of hitting that. It will display all that from there. Now you're going to have hands-free for your phone. So as you get incoming calls, you hang up or decline those calls, and you also have voice command too. So let's say if I'm saved in your phone, you can click that and say, hey, call Crazy Honda Chris on mobile phone. It gives me a call and answer all of you guys' questions. And you also can use it corresponding with your navigation too. You're going to have shifter pedals here, so when your car is in sport mode, you get an up and down shift, so it pretty much changes your automatic to a manual. Excuse me. Now you got all of your Honda sensing features over here on the right hand side. You got your lane keep assist. So what we'll be looking for, we can fight against that sun. Right down there, you got in the green writings, the ACCs, your adaptive cruise control, and then your lane keep assist, so it's available. Let's say if I like it, it's sweet, it's on. Let's say if I'm a driver that doesn't like it, don't want to use it, I can hit this main button, then it totally takes away that green writing, so your Honda sensing is not available, it won't come on, you can't activate it. So I'm just going to hit this main button again to turn it back on. Kind of zoom in from that point. Now with your lane keep assist, it's going to be this button here. So as I'm kind of selecting that, you can see those dotted lines right up top. So with your lane keep assist, it's going to be for your highway driving, so anywhere between 45 and 90 miles an hour, it keeps you in the center of your lane. So as you kind of veer out of your lane a little bit, it will beep, turn that beep on or off, then also brings you back and recenters you, keeps you in the center of your lane from that point. Now when it's working, you can tell because those hollowed out lines are going to be filled in white dotted lines, so you have that visual confirmation that it's working from that point, okay? Now this button over here is going to be your cruise control. You can select that, change the change the speed from there. Then you have your adaptive cruise control. Let's kind of zoom in on that again, as you guys can see. This is us selecting the distance between the car in front of us. Now more lines means further away, less lines means closer, of course. Now let's say if we're going 35, the car in front of us is going 30, as we have our adaptive cruise control on. Once it senses that car, it will beep. You can turn that beep on or off. Then also will display a car right above those dotted lines to let you know it found one. Then will slow you down to match your speed with theirs. So when you're going 35, now you're going 30 while maintaining that distance what you have set. It also has low speed follow with them as well. So if they slow down to a stop, it will slow you down to a stop from that point. Now let's say if they jump out of the way, you'll resume back to what your cruise control was. Onto that. So yeah, that's your Honda sensing right there. You got some little bit of stuff going here on the dash. Tachometer over here on the side. You can see what your temp is outside, a little bit of time. Okay, your speed right there. You got that white light there, changes colors. So when it's white, you're not being fuel efficient. When it changes colors from that point, it's telling you that you're being fuel efficient. So it's kind of like a visual coach to kind of help you with your driving habits. Here off to the side, it shows you with their tank size. Almost a full tank. We can, with the range, we can go about 375 miles. So a lot of good information right over here. Now this is going to be a telescoped steering wheel, so it goes in and out, up and down. You can adjust accordingly. Now should we sneak here off to the side, guys? I'm going to hit home screen. So you got your navigation. It's going to be a Garmin navigation. You just seen those up there in a second ago. You can pair up multiple phones. You can go up to 6 phones in here. You can have a lot of the settings. So you can customize pretty much how your vehicle is going to be set up. Then you can have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. That's going to be a smartphone connection. So if you have an Apple phone, it's a plug and play from that point. You have that couple USB ports down here, the one with the phone. So you plug your phone charger into there with your phone. They display like your Apple Maps, other compatible apps, and it's going to all display up there while charging your device. Now Android Auto is going to be the same thing. It's just you had one additional step. You have to download Android Auto, allow all their permissions to happen. Then it's a plug and play from that point. All right. So as we kind of point out down there, you have a nice little tray. And then you have a 12-volt plug-in right here on the passenger side. Let's kind of check out your music options here. You got FM, AM, satellite radio. You get 3 months of that for free. If you want to continue that, you have to contact Sirius XM and go with that subscription. You have a USB plug-in, iPod, Bluetooth, Pandora, and then you also have your smartphone connection through Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So pretty nice, easy, fluent touchscreen. You have all of your climate control down over here. It's going to be a touchscreen as well for that, for the most part, touch sensitive. You got your heated seats. You got a low and a high for your front seats. You got your temperature, getting warm, getting cold, different modes. You actually just hit the mode button from right there. Fan speed. It's all pretty easy, straightforward once you kind of get familiar where the buttons are. On or off, AC mode, pretty much circulating air, keep bringing air from the outside, front defroster, rear defroster with your heated side mirrors. So these pretty much light up as you select that. Select it again to shut it off. Now we're going to have pretty much a couple different drives here. You guys already know about park, reverse. You got your neutral, then you got your drive and a sport drive. Sport drive, like I mentioned earlier, you can, as you get into sport, it changes up your gear ratio. From that point, and you can turn your automatic into a manual by using the paddle shifters. Now as you throw it in reverse, automatically your multi-angle camera back comes up. These buttons down here on the bottom left hand corner shows you how your camera kind of acts. So right here, just a nice 180 view, catches a little more of your blind spot, builds that confidence as you're pulling out of the parking spot in the parking lot. Then you have a right behind you view, then a straight down shot from your rear bumper. So with all these, you can see your rear bumper. Now also with that, as we turn our wheel, as you see that, those lines change colors to let you know you're not in line, and also kind of guides you what direction you're going. All right, we'll put that back in park. You're gonna have electrical parking brake, then you have a hold brake here. So the hold brake, let's say if we're driving down the road and we get to a complete stop, I can select that button right there. It's going to be active. So while it's active, anytime you get to a stop, it's going to hold the brake for you so you can take your foot off the brake. And then when you step onto the gas, it automatically releases and allows you to get going. You got some cup holders down here. The armrest is adjustable. It's a slide. Got 2 different from that point. Oh, got a little wrapper there. There we go. Some additional cubby space, just right in there. Now, glove box. You got a nice deep glove box. Those kind of fill up pretty quick, so challenge accepted. Just kind of fill it up. You got all of these adjustable vents here for the passenger. Oops. Lights within the visor. You're also going to have your garage door opener unit right down on the bottom half of the mirror. You got these little buttons. You have a one-touch power moonroof. Just kind of click that once, comes back, opens, closes, tilts, all that good stuff. Pretty much this is going to be for the lights. I'll turn that back up from that point. So anytime the door opens up, it's on right now, so when the doors open, the lights come on. I'm going to shut that off. Then you're going to have your hazard warning lights. It's going to be right here if you ever need those for emergency events. You're also going to have an auto dimming rear view mirror, by the way, guys, before I forget about that. So it's going to reduce those bright lights, so you're not going blind. All right, we'll take one last look here along the outside, guys. That's pretty much going to be the 2020 Honda HR-V touring model. If you guys ever owned one of these, or if you guys have any further questions, feel free to drop a comment down below, or you can welcome to contact me, Crazy Honda Chris, here at Randy Kale Honda. If you guys also found this video helpful, please share your comment down below or hit the like button, kind of show your support. It will mean the world to me, kind of see a little bit of feedback if this is helping you guys with your research. All right, guys. Well, thank you again for watching. This is Crazy Honda Chris signing off. Enjoy your day.